Hello, everybody, and welcome back to KSP Mod Addict. I am your host, Alex, and last time I left you off, uh, I had just returned a mission from a flyby of the moon, which I believe is this little check mark, dude. Yep. So got 100 thou-ish, and 7 science points and some prestige, which is awesome. So I think first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade my tracking station, which is in dire needs of being upgraded. There we go. It is beautiful. And then we're going to go to mission control here. Let's fix that so that I don't have duplicates of my audio. There we go. Okay, so we have different tourist missions, which are good for generating cash. But the one that I'm interested in are these polar orbit ones, because that gives me a good excuse to start in with that Scansat technology. And I believe that this is going to be closer, at least, to the ideal height. So let's go with that one. All right, indeed, Gene. Well said, past me, well said. And of course, I was incorrect in saying that the mission that I chose was the one that would get me to the correct polar orbit. In fact, it was further away than the other one. But yeah, we'll get into that in a little bit. Anyway, now that we have the mission, we need to design a ship for it. So this is me just kind of playing around with the part because I've never really used it before. But yeah, just a simple little probe core body, some fuel. Kind of limited by the parts that I have unlocked, but this does just fine. Decided to name it Surveyor 1, or Survey 1. And build a ascent stage underneath it. Now you will notice that I do put Mechjeb on this. My rules for this playthrough is, as far as Mechjeb goes, probes, I'm going to use Mechjeb shamelessly, just because I don't believe that's cheaty. Also, any missions that I've done something similar to, so later on, I do a second moon flyby in this episode. I do use Mechjeb for that, just because I've done it before, and it makes it easier and less tedious. So, anyway, the ship is launched, and you get some beautiful footage and with some weird sound effects of the staging here and getting up to the correct altitude and everything like that. And we come up to our circularization burn, and that is just the cutest probe I think I've ever built. At least that's functional. It's just a tiny little guy. I mean, you look at that guy. Look at him. He's cute. So I think we circularize at around 300 kilometers. And the reason that I circularize in an equatorial orbit rather than just going to a polar orbit is because I have to set the polar orbit at a specific point. So for me, anyway, that it's easier doing it this way and sacrificing some delta V rather than waiting for the right launch window and launching straight north. It just works out better for me. I know it's not the most efficient way of doing it, but it is. It works, and I've got plenty of delta V on the spacecraft, so I figured I might as well use it. So anyway, basically my process for this is to get out to the right altitudes, get the mission checked off, and then I drop it back down to about 400,000 meters, which is good for scanning that radar. I also picked up another satellite mission, and this one is just plane equatorial, so I ditched the radar unit, pretty much the same ship, and went ahead and launched that. For some reason with this design, I drift off to the west when I launch it. I'm not sure if it's because I only have 3 fins on there rather than 4, or what the deal is, but it does correct itself once I get a little bit of airspeed. And once again, just circularizing. It's so beautiful. Even my computer thought it was beautiful enough to, you know, drop frames for a little bit. But yeah, we get up into orbit, and here you can see the circularization process, which is very exciting. And it's pretty much punching numbers in Mechjeb, hitting execute, and getting money. So yeah, nothing too exciting. Now, of course, this was all done so that I could afford another moon flyby mission. Oh, and there's the Scansat satellite doing its work. And yeah, the moon flyby mission. Pretty much the same ship that I used before, except I slap a Mechjeb unit on there, switch out the winglets to have some control, and I'm using Bob rather than Jeb, just so that I can collect some more science. Launch. We'll have our staging make sense. Not sure why I did that stupidly, but whatever. And we're off to the moon. Alright. Just about there. Nice. Okay, so we'll go ahead and turn us on prograde, get kind of stabilized here. And then we can send Bob out on EVA. And we'll just turn on our RCS. Why not? Why are we? That's such a weird angle. I don't understand. Okay, collect data, remove data. And reset. No. Oh, can you not reset? Are you not trained enough to reset? Oh, that was weird. So I have to be at the front of it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, not too fast. Collect data, remove data, restore. Okay. Since you're being dumb, I'm gonna need you to quit being dumb. Okay. Gonna observe. We'll keep that local. Just go where I want you to. Okay. Collect, remove, restore. Oh. Not scrap. I don't want you to scrap. I want you to restore. Because you're a scientist. And you can restore things. Silly. Meanwhile, I keep bumping into this freaking spacecraft. Collect. Restore. Oh, it's not clicking on the materials bay. Not what I want. Just get back in the ship. Oh my god. Okay. That was way more stressful than it should have been. Now my hatch is on the bottom. Oh, you don't even know the half of it past me. This mission is full of shenanigans, which are completely caused by Bob and not my poor piloting skills. So anyway, we set up our transfer node to the moon and execute that eventually. And yeah, nice little shot. And as I said previously, right as the moon goes over the horizon is when you burn. So we warp out to the about halfway and just gather up any straggling high orbit science that might be still out there, which goes a lot smoother than the first time around as far as collecting it. And yeah, we get into a free return trajectory orbit thing, suborbit. I don't know what it's called when you escape. Escape trajectory. There we go. And get all the high science out of the moon and all that, which goes a lot smoother again. And yeah, I take the time to set up this fancy maneuver node that will minimize the delta V needed to get back. And we get close, and I'm going to hand this back over to pass me because it gets interesting. Need to be within 50,000, I believe. Let's test that out. Crew report. There we go. Okay, so we can transmit that. We will observe that. We will observe that. Let's transmit both of these. I don't have very much electricity. Shit. It's not really what I wanted to do. Fuck me. Yeah, we'll go ahead and cancel that. We'll just keep that. Have Bob go out really quickly. EVA report. Keep. And collect. Remove. Store. And why can I not? Store. Oh, I'm taking too much time. Collect. Remove. Oh my god, Bob. Okay. Okay. We might miss our node. If that's the case, I'm just gonna do it the old-fashioned way. But first I need to get back in the pod. Back in the pod. Okay. Grab board. Okay. What? Okay, that's fucked up. Okay, let's go retrograde. Let's see what's going on here. Did I not get any of those? Because I would like to get some of them. Here, we're gonna freaking... It's ridiculous. Just stop. Stop with the rotation. Stop transfer. Okay. So I need some sun, and I need to regain control here. Let's go 90 for a forced roll. Okay, we're in the sun. Should help. Crew report. Reset. Observe. Keep. Observe. Keep. I don't think I ever got the temperature data. Okay, let's just turn it off, I guess. Get a little bit of charge built up. Yeah, I guess I could just do this trick. There we go. Okay. So let's do normal plus. See if that works for us. No, that's not really what I wanted to do. Oh, look at that shot. Okay, radial plus. There. That'll do. Okay, so let's do another EVA. EVA report. Keep. Okay, let's try this again. really, I don't need to worry about restoring at this point because I have all of the science that I need. Whatever. Whatever. Okay. Um, so I'm just going to warp to the Sphere of Influence change and get this mission over with. Yeah, that's probably a good call. Stupid Bob and his EVA piloting, because it's totally Bob's fault, not mine. I'm a great pilot. But anyway, shenanigans aside, um, we do just burn retrograde because I have plenty of Delta V and get into a capture. And this is about the time that I noticed that my Scansat is in a resonant orbit, which I do have to fix later. But yeah, we re-enter the atmosphere, get some beautiful heating effects on the dark side of the planet, so you can't really see what's going on. And yeah, slowly but surely kill our velocity that way. And is the chute safe? Is it safe? It's risky, it's safe. And we deploy. And yeah, so hope you enjoyed this episode. And remember to take care of yourselves out there. And thanks for watching.